What's going on, guys? I'm KALANI, and tonight we have a brand new video coming at you. I'm an American, and tonight we are going to be making a very classic British dish. A jacket potato with beans and cheese, and not just any beans and cheese, but Heinz beans and some British cheddar. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Now, if you're new here, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing on the video, as that helps us with the algorithm. But the jacket potato is one of my favorite dishes that I had over in the UK. And many people are like, well, Kalani, isn't it just like a US baked potato? Kind of. But you cook it differently, and the inside gets a lot more fluffy, and the outside actually gets a little bit crispier, and the toppings that they use are a little bit different. I actually went to Spudman, who's huge on social media for jacket potatoes, as well as Spud Bros. I went to both of them, had an incredible experience, really good stuff. But we have to put the potatoes in for quite a while to get them to that nice fluffy inside that they need to be at. So, I'm going to pass the camera over to Savannah so she can get you guys with the potatoes.
Guys, I have my potatoes here. They're going to go in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 hours. And that's about 204 degrees Celsius. Okay, so Kalani came in here to help me. You can see that I already made my lines in the potato. So I did one this way, and then I did one this way. That's how the inside gets all fluffy. This may be controversial, I don't know. But I'm going to cover them in olive oil. And then this seasoning right here, which I'm not sure if it's available in the UK. It's called Potato Slayer. I put this all over the outside because it makes the skin taste really good. We got our seasoning on there. The last thing I'm going to add is some sea salt. And now they're going to go in the oven for 2 hours, like I said, at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we'll check on them. And we might do it for just a little bit longer. We'll see.
You gotta have crispy onions, so I'm gonna run to Walmart really quick. And we're also gonna get some tuna and mayonnaise to make some tuna mayo to put on another potato. So let me know what your favorite toppings are for a jacket potato down in the comments. But we're going to have some beans, cheese, and we're going to have us a tuna mayo with some crispy fried onions on top. Okay, so they had music playing, so I didn't record in there. But I got the last bag of crispy fried onions. And we got some tuna, some mayo, and I like to add a little pickled jalapeno into my tuna mayo because it gives it a little bit of heat, but that's just a personal preference. I know that's not the norm. So I'm excited to get home and try out these jacket potatoes. Okay, this is what we're working with after 2 hours in the oven. So I'm gonna push them like this so the cut will pop open and let some steam out, and then put them back in the oven for about 10 more minutes. Alright, so this is how I like to make my beans. I know that everyone's got their own way of doing this, but after doing it so many times now, I've got the way that I like. So,
keep doing it this way.
This is the Kalani way. So we've got our Heinz beans here. Now, comment below, are you a Heinz beanser or are you a Branson's beans?
Are those the two big ones?
Yeah, I think I like Branson, but we can't get it here in the States. So
Heinz we can find
at Publix.
At Publix, yeah.
We can't find these anywhere else, which is funny because Heinz is an American company. But
yeah, that is
the
weird.
Tomato sauce beans just never took off here.
Mm-mm.
All right, and I like to add in some black pepper. And then I like to add in a few little knobs of butter to make it nice and creamy. And I also like to add in a little bit of paprika as well. So we're going to add in some butter and add in our British cheddar to make them cheesy beans. Now these are cheesy beans, not to be confused with normal Heinz beans. So these will have cheese in them. We've got a British cheddar right here.
This is British cheddar. We're not just saying that. It actually is
British
from
cheddar.
England.
Yep, it's imported from the UK.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good.
Here's a knife for the butter.
So we like to mix in the butter.
I have never heard it called a knob of butter until we went to the UK. I've never heard anyone here say that. Have you? Like a knob of something?
Chefs.
Oh, okay. I've never heard it here.
Yeah, chefs call it a knob. I also heard of people being called knobs.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I've never heard people cooking in their house here being like, I need a knob of butter. Put a knob of butter in, you know?
You're a knob.
You're a knob.
All right, and we're gonna hit it with just a touch of paprika. Again, this is just the way I do my beans. I know that everyone's probably a little bit different, but once we get the butter melted in, we'll add in our cheese, and then the cheesy beans will be ready to be added to our jacket potato. All right, so I told you guys at the store that we love throwing in bits of jalapenos into our tuna mayo because it adds some of that spice and heat that I like. But this is just an add-on. Some people in the U.S. will also use like dill pickle relish.
Yeah, that's very popular.
But I know that that's different than how you guys do it. But this is just how I'm used to eating it. Okay, we're working on our garlic butter now. So the way I like to do this is we've got a saucepan on the stove. And we've got some Amish butter here.
Big old roll of butter.
So we got a big old roll of butter. We're going to toss that in there. You got to keep it on low heat, though, because obviously the heat point of butter
is a lot lower.
Is a lot lower than most oils. But that should be good enough for this. And then I actually have fresh garlic that we're going to put in there. And then we will get it nice and roasted. Get some flavor, salt, pepper. And then we'll have our garlic butter done, which I think will be a nice drizzle for our jacket potatoes. Okay, so I gotta peel these 2 pieces of garlic right here, 2 cloves. I love fresh garlic. I used to be someone that just used mince out of a jar. But after I've started using fresh garlic, there's no comparison.
There is a difference. Oh, we have more garlic in there, too. We use a lot of garlic in this house, I feel like.
Garlic is one of my favorite flavors, I guess. Good for you. Keeps the vampires away. Right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, and then we just got to crush our garlic. Like so. We're going to mix it into our butter to release that flavor. And like I said, I'm going to put a little pepper in there as well.
Ooh, we should charge our pepper grinder.
Yeah, I'm using my manual one because I just haven't charged the other one yet.
Yummy.
But this garlic butter is going to be perfect drizzled on top of our jacket potatoes. The butter was also melted into our cheese.
We're using so much butter.
I didn't put that much in here.
No, but when you think about like butter here, butter drizzle.
Butter makes everything better.
I feel like we're Paula Deen right now. You guys in the UK, do y'all know Paula Deen?
She puts butter in everything. Everything.
Like she literally would be like, okay, we're going to add a stick of butter and then we're going to add another stick and a half
She puts sticks of butter though.
Yeah, not knobs of butter. Literally, her recipes are sticks.
Okay, now we're going to get started on tuna. Tuna mayo. Do you guys say tuna or tuna? Let me know in the comments.
I've only ever heard them say tuna.
Tuna. Okay, we got to get our tuna open. All right. Will you hand me a spoon?
Oh yeah, spank it out.
Hand me a spoon. We're gonna do our mayonnaise first.
What do you guys know about some Duke's mayonnaise? You guys don't have that.
What mayonnaise do you guys use? Duke's is probably...
I don't know what mayonnaise they use.
Is it just mayonnaise or is there like a particular brand in the UK?
Here, there's a big debate. Duke's, Miracle Whip, or
Hellmann's.
Hellmann's. I am a Hellmann's person most of the time.
I like it for different stuff.
Yes, but Duke's, like mixed into things, is also really good. Miracle Whip, trash. Don't eat that.
Miracle Whip is not mayo.
It's like sweet. It's got a weird... I don't know. Let us know below. What are the mayonnaise brands? Because I've actually never noticed.
We've never like gone to the UK and been like,
what mayonnaise? Oh, you know what? At restaurants, when they give you like little packets and things, I feel like it was always Heinz mayonnaise.
Oh yeah, that could be.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Heinz mayonnaise really isn't big here.
No, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. That's so interesting. So interesting. I don't like the way that sounds.
Will you get me the jalapeno?
Yeah. That's making me uncomfortable.
I'm just going to add a little dash.
Kalani's a big paprika guy.
I love paprika.
Paprika and garlic. All right.
I feel like paprika makes everything better. I feel like there's a more efficient way to do this.
You got a bigger knife or... Well, you got it. You got it.
Let's make sure not to touch my eyes.
Yeah.
These are pickled jalapenos, so they're not going to be as spicy as if we were to use like a fresh jalapeno. But I like it because it gives us
A little
kick,
spice, yeah.
and I like that. You don't have to like this, but I feel like it would be really good.
I personally cannot stand the thought of tuna mayo. That's just me.
I grew up eating tuna mayo on sandwiches.
It's not a flavor thing for me. It's a texture thing for me.
Spanish too posh.
So no, it's not that. Why are you laughing?
Too posh.
It's a texture thing, and like, I don't know.
I'm gonna add a little pepper too.
I could probably eat that if it was on a cracker, because you have like the crunchy mixed with the wetness. That's what she said of the tuna mayo.
But the tuna mayo is pretty much done.
Yum. I feel like that is gonna be better than your average tuna mayo. You put a lot of razzle dazzle in there.
Well, I feel like most of it's just plain because you're making it for a lot of people.
Yeah,
like I'm making this for my taste.
Right, that's true.
Whereas your average person, when you're getting it out somewhere, you're gonna get plain Jane because if you don't like paprika or you don't like jalapenos.
But in tuna mayo terms, I mean, that's got to be like a really good one. I feel like most people would like that.
And we used a better quality can of tuna. This one was more expensive.
Is it the Bumble brand?
Yeah, Bumblebee.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get our cheesy beans and our garlic butter ready and plate up these jacket potatoes. All right, so we've got some British cheddar loaded up into our cheese grater. So we got to have some British cheddar for our jacket potatoes. Okay, we're going to build our jacket potatoes really quickly. So we've got our garlic butter here. So we're going to start by pouring some warm garlic butter in the middle of each of our potatoes. That looks good. Okay, and then 2 of these are going to be beans and cheese. So we've got British cheddar right here, as you guys saw us grate up. And you got to put cheese first so that the beans melt it down.
You should put them on the plates before you add the beans.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then mine and Savannah's right there. We're going to make one more that is tuna mayo. And then we also made cheesy beans. So Heinz beans with cheese.
So much cheese.
And butter inside. But you can't go wrong with a classic cheese and beans jacket potato.
That looks so good.
Take a look at that.
Wow.
Not a bad job, if I do say so myself.
Not bad for a couple Americans.
Not bad for a couple of Yanks.
That looks very good. I think going to the store to get crispy onions was the right move.
You want crispy onions on yours?
Yeah.
Okay. And these are actually garlic pepper.
Ooh,
Crispy
yum.
onions.
Sounds good. Crispy onion. Say it, crispy onion.
Crispy onion.
And some tuna mayo.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at that.
Look at that. That looks so good.
Boom. All right, and then for our last one, like I said, we're going to do tuna mayo, but I still like cheese on my tuna mayo. So that's what we're going to do. And then we've got our tuna mayo right here.
Oh no, it's falling off. Oh no.
Pat it down.
That's a lot of tuna.
And then we gotta put, just for a little crunch up top,
and crispy onions.
Some crispy onions. That looks banging. All right, I'm excited to dive in, so let's do it here. Jacket potato time. Inside's nice and fluffy. Okay. Ooh, the garlic butter was a nice touch. I should have opened them up a little bit more, I think, to get the beans more inside.
Oh, you mean like before we plated them up?
Yeah, but the cheese and the butter and the beans all mixing together tastes really good. Well, that's a good potato. That's yummy. That really hits the spot. We have a Spudman's cookbook, so maybe we'll try and do a few things out of that next. I'm gonna give that one an 8-9. Really good potato. Garlic butter's nice. The inside's nice and fluffy. That's good. That's really good. All right. The tuna mayo. Tuna. Say it, Savannah.
Tuna. Tuna mayo.
Ooh, look at that garlic butter on the inside. This one's even, I think this one's more crispy because
it was the little
smaller one.
Yeah.
That one's good.
Which one's your favorite?
I think out of these two, I think the tuna mayo with the crispy onions up top is better. You get the crunch of the crispy onions mixed with the crispiness of the outside of the potato, but also
got a little tuna.
But also the creaminess of the tuna mayo, and the cheese is also always really good with anything. But tuna mayo is going to get a 9-4. That one's really good. I think the smaller potato too, cooked obviously quicker because it's smaller. So it made it more crispy.
I also put that potato slayer seasoning on the outside, so the skin should taste good too.
I definitely prefer the tuna mayo more out of these two. I don't know why, but this tastes really good. Let me know which one you'd rather have. If any of them, maybe you don't like either of these combos, but tuna mayo is really good with crispy onions. Let's see what Savannah thinks about her potato. All right, Savannah, let's see what you think about yours. Yours has crispy onions up top.
Yeah. I'm trying to like smush it out so I can get to the inside.
Yeah, we should have done that. That was our rookie mistake.
That was a rookie mistake, but it does look super good. It just hit me that I'm all of a sudden so sleepy. I don't know why. You can hear it in my voice. I'm tired. But I bet this is going to hit the spot.
To make you even more sleepy. It's just carbs.
It is. The garlic butter, great touch. And that cheddar that we have is so good. This would not taste the same if you were to just like go to our grocery store and get cheddar cheese from there.
There's not much flavor in our cheddar cheese. Now, like, ever since we've been so used to eating the British cheddar, it's so much stronger, and that cheddar flavor is so much more prevalent.
Actually, I don't know if I've tried our cheddar since then.
We've had it out places.
Yeah, but we've been eating that block of British cheese for a long time.
Yeah, we just keep buying the same block because it's good. All right, what do you rate your potato?
9.5.
You like the crispy onions up top? Those crispy onions are good.
They're very good. You guys are funny because you love your crispy onions, and that's not really, I mean, it's a thing here. You can go buy them, but they're not as popular, but this is really good.
If you made it this far in the video, please make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. But that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. But I'm Kalani.
And I'm Sav.
And this was our video as Americans making UK-style jacket potatoes.